Good evening, everybody. This week, my book selection for the video is going to, for March's reading, is going to be last year's selection of Ready to Read Michigan. They haven't done a new selection this year, I'm assuming because last year they already had everything set in place before the shutdowns. Prior to that, they had it all arranged, and this year I've checked the website and there's nothing new posted, so we're going to just go with last year's selection. Perhaps I'll even do the year before that next week, or even the week after. Even though we won't be in March the week after, we can still practice reading for literacy. And this selection is called A Parade of Elephants by Kevin Hanks. This book is supported by Ready to Read Michigan, which is a early literacy program for our state. And there's no craft that goes with this video this week. It'll be a short video. However, there is going to be packets that do go with it. With all the Ready to Read Michigan materials that our library gets sent, we get a booklet that we can break down into sections, which I've done. And the last section is the most fun and is more geared towards the children, and that is the activity sheets, a booklet of activities inspired by a parade of elephants. So there's that. And each one has, it's very different, very similar, the lettering on each one. So just, this one's the activity sheets, and inside there's like a little table of contents for which in each one. The other two share a table of contents, so each one will be highlighted. Reading activities incorporating the 5 practices of early reading inspired by a parade of elephants. And then in this one, it's highlighted in the table of contents. And then this one, in this, the 5 practices of early literacy are talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing. And it'll go over different activities that you can do with those 5 themes. And then there is a Ready to Read Michigan Presents a Parade of Elephants. And this just kind of it goes over what Ready to Read Michigan, the program, is all about. There's an introduction and why early literacy is important. Those are included in this packet. So those will be labeled with within envelopes up at our passive programming table where all the other craft packets have been. So if you still want activities that go with this book, that's where they'll be. So without further ado, A Parade of Elephants by Kevin Hanks. Look, elephants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elephants marching. Count the elephants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A parade of elephants. Big and round they are. Big and round they go. in a circle, probably holding each other's tails. Up, down, over, under, in, and out. They march, and they march, and they march. They march all day. And when the day is done, they are done too. They yawn and they stretch. They yawn and they stretch. Tired elephants. But before they sleep, they lift their trunks. What do you think will happen next? And they trumpet, scattering stars across the sky. Good night. All right, the end. All right, again, this has been a Parade of Elephants, which is a ready-to-read Michigan book. And don't forget your packets of activity pages and information on early literacy. Thank you for joining me. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you next week.